It's a better outfit.
What?
Better outfit than last time.
Think so?
Yeah.
Thanks, you too.
I think right now it's just part of the ego. I feel like obviously Logan thinks he's the top dog, and he's not. I mean, this for me isn't the end goal.
I grew up my whole life watching fights. I understand how fights work, and I want to give the fans a show. I'm a showman. Round one, I'm gonna feel you out, but at the same time, I think I'm gonna hit you with a couple shots that make you realize truly what you've accidentally walked into. I kind of want to beat the shit out of you. And that's all that matters. August 25th is all that matters.
How'd this come about? How'd this come about, Jimmy?
I called him out.
Why?
Yeah, why did you do that?
Yeah, because I was like, I thought I'd save you.
Okay. In
I thought I'd save your career.
Okay.
I have.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, you have, because I'm going to beat you, and
No,
it'll be great for me, but...
No.
Okay.
Well, what did you think when he called you out? Did you think it was a joke?
I did.
All right.
Because I just come from an athletic background, and I'm not used to a YouTuber calling me out for something that I'm, like, really good at.
So you kind of insulted?
Yeah, at first, I thought he was joking. He called Jake out. He called me out. Any of the pools, he didn't care. And I decided to accept first. I think after I beat you the second time, Jake's going to want to kick your ass, too, if you're down.
I mean, I'm down.
To get your ass kicked by Jake?
You're not going to beat me.
I'm going to beat you twice. And then Jake's going to beat you.
No, you won't.
And then your career's going to be done. That's going to be weird.
Are you, so I'm trying to find out, you're insulted, and are you not surprised by his confidence? Because you beat Weller, you got the job done.
Yeah. I destroyed Weller.
What did you think of that?
Yeah.
You destroyed Weller.
I destroyed Weller.
Look, man.
I'm way better right now than I ever was. So
I would hope so. Because I'm not Joe Weller. So. I'm not Joe Weller.
I know
just so you know, I don't think you realize what you've walked into.
No, I have. Trust me.
I don't think so.
And I'm very excited.
Me too, bro. Yeah. I'm pumped for August 25th.
My clout.
Your clout?
My clout.
It's true. No one in America really knew who you were before.
Oh, now people know now.
I know, but
people will know.
Where's the beef, where's the
guy that lost it?
Where does the beef come from, originally? Because I can cut this atmosphere with a nice. The second you walked in the room, where's the beef coming from? What's it all about?
I think right now it's just part of the ego. I feel like obviously Logan thinks he's the top dog, and he's not. I'm just gonna literally run through you, bro.
Is that right?
No, that's not right. He's right, though. It is an ego thing. I have a pretty big ego. He does, too. So at the end of the day, it's just two dudes who are going to beat the shit out of each other. But for me, I mean, because we didn't have beef. We didn't have beef. Then you called me out, and things got a little too personal for me. So
how personal? What was it? What was it that got in your skin?
I don't want to get into it.
He will.
You know what it is. You know what it is?
Everyone knows. We don't need to.
Yeah, we don't need to get into it. He knows what it is, but it's certain comments that make me think, oh, this is gonna be like a fun boxing match, and then like when you're falling, I'm gonna make that extra effort to hit you again.
I mean, this for me isn't the end goal. My end goal is.
I would hope not. It's a YouTube boxing match.
Yeah.
You want to go pro?
I wanna go pro.
You suck. How do you expect to do that?
But I don't. How do you know that?
Because your match against Joe Weller was embarrassing. And when you hit pads, Joe said you don't hit hard. He said you don't hit hard.
Yeah, obviously he's going to say that. I destroyed him, and obviously he doesn't want to admit that he is the weaker opponent.
I disagree. I think Joe Weller's a level-headed guy who understands what he got into, and I think he choked.
He was way over his head. He was way over his head.
Out of you two, who do you think has bitten off more than they can chew? Realistically. You called him out. Now he's talking like, what are you doing? Are you mad? Are you mad?
No, seriously. I'm sitting here.
I love it.
And I'm like, what are you, some kind of crazy person? Are you stupid, bro? Like, I wouldn't get in the ring with me.
I'm mad. I'm crazy.
I'm an animal. I'm a dog, bro. If there were two of me,
I'm a god.
You're a god?
Yeah, you're an animal. I'm a god.
This is what God looks like? Jesus Christ, we got some work to do.
Why are you talking about my son?
Oh shit, he believes it. This is crazy. Yo, my friends and I were talking, and it's like, we are impressed at how well you embody this role. Because at first I saw your movies, you're not a great actor, but when you sit here and say that stuff, it feels like you're starting to believe you can win, which is like, no, I'm serious. Like we're talking. It's like we're talking. It's like how do you do it? How do you do it for this long in front of so many people?
This is called being natural. This is my natural state.
Let's talk facts and fiction. What's your background in combat? Any form of combat?
Yeah, I wrestled for a majority of my life. I did some MMA in high school for a couple years. No boxing though. I'm just an athlete, and I know Joe Weller said he was an athlete too,
And look how that turned out.
I know, but the kid's not an athlete. Like, he's just not. That's not how athletes perform. But, and no offense to Joe Weller, but again, bro, I'm not Joe Weller. I'm a different beast.
Of course I know
I'm a
that.
corn-fed Ohio boy.
Mm-hmm.
How's your preparation for this been going?
It's been doing good.
Mayweather, you trained with Mayweather's camp? Yeah.
I did for a day,
All right.
and then he went.
So you left.
After I did.
With Jeff. With Jeff.
What's your background? By your one fight, what's your background?
So sporting wise, I have no background. Yeah. Literally started boxing less than a year ago.
Do you not find that scary?
No. Yeah.
Not at all?
Because I know.
You see,
But wait, hold on. I have to ask. You get a six-pack, you get some muscles, and then you proclaim that you're God.
Okay.
What's the logic there?
It's called confidence. And
There's a
have that.
difference between confidence and saying, I am God,
Okay.
and Jesus Christ is my son. You
let me tell you from experience. I've seen professional fighters. One gets in with the other. One fighter doesn't respect the credentials of the other fighter because he thinks you don't belong here. This is what I'm hearing from you. This is what I'm hearing in between the lines. And in that fight, this was Carl Froch, George Groves, 80,000 people, they ended up fighting each other. You know, Carl Froch almost lost. He was the champion. He was the guy that everybody expected to win because he didn't respect his man. What I'm saying is, it sounds like you're not respecting him enough to take him serious enough.
Wouldn't it be funny if he lost then? That pressure.
Can you imagine the
that's
bragging rights?
That's a lot of
That's what
pressure.
I'm saying. So are you taking him seriously enough?
Yeah, of course. I mean, look, I grew up my whole life watching fights. I understand how fights work, and as much as I can sit here and pretend to not acknowledge JJ as an athlete and a fighter, he can throw hands. I see that. I'm training hard for it. Of course, I respect his ability to box, and I could get caught with